Okay, so in our classwork, we were asked to do a guess and check table to figure out a certain triangle's dimensions. And they told us that this triangle has a perimeter of 31, and it has 3 sides. Side 1 and side 2 have equal length. And side 3 is 1 less than twice side 1. Okay, so at first they were asking you to do a guess and check table. And you probably set that guess and check table up. I should say you hopefully set that guess and check table up with 4 columns. Side 1, side 2, side 3, and your check, which is perimeter. So you could just start off by randomly guessing and checking. I know if side 1 is 1, side 2 also has to be 1. Then side 3, this phrase, 1 less than twice side 1. So twice side 1 would be 2, and 1 less than that, also 1. I end up getting a perimeter of 3, which is not 31. Okay, I'm going to try one that I know is going to be too big. If I do side 1 is 20, and side 2 is also 20, because remember those are equal, and side 3 is going to be double 20 minus 1, so it's going to end up being 39. So this ends up adding up to 20, 40, 79. Also not equal to 31. Okay, so what they then ask you to do, or what I then asked you to do on the back of the yellow sheet, was to add a row to your guess and check table using x to represent the length of side 1. I'm going to write my little let statement down here. Let x be length of side 1. Well, side 2 is automatically going to be the same, so it would also be x. And side 3 is going to be 1 less than twice x. So twice x, 1 less than that. So my perimeter ends up being x plus x plus 2x minus 1. Okay, so this really is part A of the backside of our classwork. It then asks us to write a mathematical sentence that states that the perimeter is 31. So a mathematical sentence stating something. So essentially, an English sentence that says the perimeter is 31. So my perimeter, here's my algebraic sentence for what my perimeter is. I'm going to set that equal to 31. X plus 2x minus 1. And I can actually drop those parentheses because here all of my orders of operation end up giving me the same number with or without the parentheses. I'm adding all in one order and then subtracting at the end. And I'm just going to set that equal to 31. And then, so this was sort of my part B. And then in part C, it's asking us to just solve this and figure out what the answer would be. So to solve this and get everything alone, well, let's see. I can start off by combining like terms. X, x, and 2x, that gives me 4x minus 1 equals 31. Then let's see, I'll add 1 to both sides, and I'll get 4x equals 32. And then I can just divide both sides by 4. I end up with x equals 8. And if I double check that, right, if I put 8 in for x, is 8 plus 2 times 8 minus 1 equal to 31? Well, let's see, 8, 16, plus another 16 minus 1. Right? I end up with 16 plus 16 minus 1, 32 minus 1, 31 does equal 31. So that's one way to use your guess and check table to help you figure out your equation, set it equal to an outcome, and figure out what your missing value is.